please. Hold, 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 please.
Sorry, it's her fault for that too. Say, I'm sorry, everybody. Tell the people you're sorry. Tell them. Say, I'm sorry. Y'all, listen. It's been quite the evening today. It's been quite the evening. Woo! And we're gonna woo sound. We're gonna get here together. Hi, babes. Welcome to another Thursday, Bella After Dark. Woo side. Remember your pressure points. Remember your pressure points. Remember your pressure points. Yes, I do. It's been a minute. It's been a day. It's been a week. It's been some stuff. You saw her man parts today. Listen, Kat. You already know how she roll, right? You already know how she roll. Okay? She don't play. She do not play no games. No, she don't. No, she don't. She don't play no games. All right. Yes, I put y'all on hold. I said, don't fret. I'm going to be here. And I am here. I'm here. There's a whole lot going on. But I wanted to kind of test some things. Don't forget to thumbs up, right? Don't forget to thumbs up and share the live. Thank you very much. Especially now that I'm on live, right? Now that I'm here, you can go and share. And I'm going to share too. But first, let's talk about the continuing saga of what I discussed with you all maybe 2 weeks ago, we talked about this. The whole hotel from hell. And then I tried to get Expedia to do its part and step up to the plate. And then they passed the ball on. And then I talked to Wyndham, and Wyndham was like, oh, we can give you 3,000 points for your next stay at any Wyndham's property. And so I was like, 3,000 points? It's like, okay, let me look and see what the 3,000 points won't even get me a night nowhere. You don't start getting free rooms until you have 7,500 points. So I'm like, that little 3,000 points is not going to do nothing for me. Not a dang on thing. So now I'm pissed again. Last Friday, the aforementioned company, because they ain't getting no more of my shine to tell them who they are, but they had called me and I didn't hear the phone ring. It just rolled into voicemail. Sometimes it's a problem here when I'm upstairs here in my beauty room to get my signal on my phone to work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Anyway, this time it didn't work, and they had called, it rolled right over to voicemail. So then I called them back, and I didn't get anything back from them. They did not answer the phone and nothing. And it wasn't that long a time between the time that they called me and the time that I called them back. So that just leads me to believe that they're trying to troll me and they're trying to like not do what they need to do. Am I still on mute, or you guys can hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Oh, okay. Dang. You'll be at them, not Expedia owes you. Listen, with them ads come up quick, don't they? Dang. All right. Help a sister out. Help a sister out. So yes, today we're going to be taking a look at some of my lust list. As I started to do this, I started to put like all of the things that I'm lusting for in the video, and I couldn't even fit them on the thumbnail. That's how many there were. So I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to break it up into like different sections. And yeah, I don't want no doggone points. 30,000. Yeah, I'll take 30,000 points. But 3,000 points? Like, I feel like they're trying to troll me. I feel like they're trying to make a sport out of this. And I'm mad as I'm pissed. I am pissed. So yeah, I'm not giving them no more of my time and effort. I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do, which is, yeah, they stolen. So I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do, which is take this to a small claims court and get my money and make sure that they pay all the legal costs as well, because I'm sick of playing with them. And I gave them until last Friday, and then they called me. And I feel like they're trying to troll me. They're really trying to troll me at this point. So yeah, I'm not falling into that. I'm just gonna, let the legal people handle it at this point. I don't want anything to do with them anymore. I'm not calling them, nothing. I'll let my attorneys deal with it. 3,000 points, Wyndham? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Exactly. Well, maybe I can ask her, but she's not. I need somebody who is. I don't know if they need to be Atlanta based, or if they need to be, or if they can be like New York or Connecticut based. I have to find that out for the claim, because I think I can only claim it in Atlanta, which means I probably would need an Atlanta based attorney. But yeah, I'm just tired of the bull at this point. I'm tired of the bull. Hey, keeping up with the Griffins. Hi, Griffin family. Hey, Drew. Hey, Drew. Auntie Bella. They are my dear friends, Keeping Up with the Griffins. Their family channel, and they had another son. They have twins, a boy and a girl. I love the twins. And then they have little Drew, who's born, 2 years ago? Has it been like 2 or 3 years now? He's so big. Anyway, he's a Virgo like moi. So, you know, he's all of that and a bag of chips. Dream is running around. So if you hear her like running around and making all this noise, that's her trying to let off some excess energy because she's going to go to bed in a few. Stop. I'm on live. Can I have my time? Dang. I got to reclaim my time, honey. Got to reclaim my time. He'll be 3 in August. Okay. All right. So I was right. Auntie was right. Auntie was right. He'll be 3 in August. But he's a Virgo. We love Virgos. All right. Anywho. Before I get into the list, I'm going to be putting on my makeup. I thought for this, I would keep it to like my creams and show you how I would do this makeup if I were in like a warm climate or how I do like my summer makeup. I thought that would be helpful for you all. Oh my God, what's going on, Beachy? What's up? Please. We got to give her some love. Hold on.
Hold, please.
We got money, honey.
Hold, please.
We got money, honey, from Miss Beachy. And wait, one more time, because she is a soror. So hang on, I gotta give her a special shout out. Hang tight. Oop. Here goes the pink and green fan, honey. I bring out the pink and green fan for my soror. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We sure do. We break out the fan, honey. Thank you so much for that $9.99 holla. Love you to pieces. All right, babes. Let's get back to it. So, I thought I would show you like how I do warm weather makeup, because although it ain't warmed up here yet, really, I don't know what's going on with this weather. Like 1 minute it's hot, it's sunny, it's looking like, you know, springish, summer is here finally. And then the next day, rain, cold, and it feels like October, November, like truly fall. Listen, didn't Al Gore warn y'all about this whole global warming? And y'all laughed at him, thought he was cray-cray. Who cray-cray now? Because you best believe it's serious out here in these streets. It is, it is, it is. So as always, I'll put everything down in the description box. So if you care to shop with Shannon, you can shop these links. Listen, and those links we need, because now that the hotel ain't trying to give me my money, I'm gonna need all the little cash I can for this list to get my stuff. So yeah. So Beachy, I have to catch you up on what's been going on in my world. But suffice it to say, this week has been one of those weeks, right? Where, okay, let me ask you a question, because y'all my people, right? So if you have a big meeting coming up, right? You have a big meeting coming up, and you want to make sure that everybody who is invited to attend this meeting, you want to make sure that they can come. You want to make sure that they're prepared, and you know everything is like in lockstep. How early or how late would you send out information so that everybody is aware? I would say personally, me, if you're talking about a big meeting like the one I'm talking about, I would say you have to share everything and be prepared at least a month out, so that everybody kind of understands what's expected of them. The team knows what's expected of them. and the like. So that's how I operate, because I know for a fact some people on my team are lazy, and some people on my team will wait until the final moments of the time where you're supposed to send in your work and then send it in. So for me, I love to give more time than usual, because I know I'm going to have some last minute Larrys or last minute Lenas who are going to be plucking my ever loving last nerve and waiting until the final day to send in their work. So I was having a little tete-a-tete with one of my coworkers about something similar to this. And her thought was, well, as long as everybody knows kind of, oh, that was my my fan that dropped. It's okay. It's okay, Dream. So as long as everybody knows like what the deadlines are, it's okay to like give them maybe a couple of weeks notice. And I did not like that. I'm of the mind that if you give them more time, they're still going to take all that time and then be late. But if you give everybody like that month's notice, the majority of the people will adhere to that notice. I got maybe 5 days notice, 5 days before. Actually, it's less than that, because we need to do a walkthrough on like next week, Tuesday. So we need to do a walkthrough of a deck that I just got yesterday for the style, for the content. So I have to work over the weekend, and I got no notice that this was coming down the pike. I got no like warning that this was coming down the pike, nothing. So I feel like you wait till the last minute and then you need me to like hurry up. So I was just like, you know what? Your urgency does not dictate how I am going to react, because you have to really and truly be on your P's and Q's and understand like who you work with. Like, I don't work like that. I don't work like that. I don't work last minute. I don't work like, you know, all this rushing at the 10th hour. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I personally feel like you're, again, wasting my time. And if my time is going to be wasted, it's going to be because I want it to be wasted, not due to this stuff here. And you like just doing whatever the heck you want to do. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Who operates like this? Who does this? Hey, Bob. Hey, Makeup Esquire, Noelle, what's going on? Girl, I'm like, this don't make any sense to me. Why I must rush and do things because you can't be responsible enough to send stuff on time. Really? 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 Like, you must have forgot who I am and what I'm all about. You must have forgot. But you're going to get a stark reminder. You're going to get a stark reminder of who I am. Don't play these games with me. Do not play these games with me. Legal Tina booster costs. Listen, I'm so sick of them. Noelle, the last thing was that their parent company of Wyndham offered me 3,000 points. And I was like, 3,000 points? Let me go see, what that gives me. And I looked it up. They don't start giving you a free room until you've accumulated 7,500 points. So that's not even enough for a night stay. So I told everybody, I think they're like trolling me at this point. I think they're like trying to play me for a fool, like I'm some sucker. Nightbot showed up for his shift. Okay. Good. About time somebody show up on time. Well, he ain't on time. I was 20 minutes in and he just coming in. So he another one. Need to be fired. But yeah, I was like, no. This is not it. So I am gonna do what I can to meet this deadline, but I'm not rushing myself. I'm not doing anything extra. I'm not leaping over tall buildings in a single bound like I usually would and go above and beyond, because I feel like you're trying to play me right now, and I'm not the one to be played with. I'm not. So since you don't value my time, you don't get the best of me. You don't. You get what's left after I do other things. And after that, if I have time to do your stuff and get it done, I will. But if not, so what? And that's how you have to do, people, because if people don't value your time, then I feel like it is a slap in your face. If people don't value your worth, like what you put into what you do, then people should not expect to get anything more out of you than the bare minimum. Because I'm not going to jump and through hoops and do all this stuff for somebody who basically couldn't be decent enough to give me enough time to do what I need to do. Like, seriously, who does that? I'm so pissed. All right. Anyway, moving on. Let's get to this lust list. So I put some highlighters on, and I'm going to ask. Well, before I ask that, let me find out who thumbs up the live and shared it out. Did you do that? Did you do that? Okay. Cool. Yeah, I see. Okay, I see some. Yeah, all right. Thank you. I see some folks. Thank you very much. I'm going to send it out to my peeps on Insta. Oh, please, while I just get that done. And while I'm doing that, let me tell you about this list. So I'm looking at some highlighters that I'm really, really interested in, right? And lo and behold, when I put them all three like side by side, y'all gonna laugh, but I feel like I have a type of concealer that I like. And I'll share with you in just a moment. Like, if you saw the thumbnail, you kind of know what I'm talking about already, but let me pull them up so you can see like what's going on. So the first one we're going to pull up is the Gucci. Now, Gucci wasn't originally on my radar, but so many people that I know have this freaking highlighter, and I feel like I need it too, or else I'm going to be left out of the movement. I do. I feel like this is what I need, because if I don't get it, I'm going to be left out of the movement. And you know, I hate to be left out of a movement. So let's look on Sephora. Pull this up. You shared it. Corporate America is a freaking mess. It is. And then, you know, when you look on like the job boards for like jobs, folks have been out of work for like months, years, and still no sign of like getting anything close to a job. Like, people I know who have like advanced degrees, who have loads of experience, they're all like trying to find work. And it is just deplorable how people are just like good people, good people who are just not who are not able to work for whatever reason. They're just like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it is age discrimination, like you're just want to hire like the teeny boppers right out of school, like if that's it, or if it's something else. Like I don't understand like what the catalyst is. But I'm gonna tell you, it's rough out here. It's rough out here. Look, I'm just talking about that. Some thinking about military as an option. Listen, before I would have said, and I'm not too keen on, the military being an option for our people, especially our people. But the more I see it, and the more I see like this job slow down, impacting like the lives of like everyone. I'm just like, you know what? Maybe, just maybe we need to start looking at other things, right? We need to start, seeing what other kind of transferable skills we have. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, as a marketer and as a person who like deals with influencers and talks to influencers for a living and is an influencer on the side here as well, like I'm really trying to even understand for myself like what's next for me, because I feel like I'm aging out of this market. I'm aging out of marketing in general. I feel like they're not hiring the people with experience. They're hiring people straight out of college. They're paying them next to nothing. And, it's okay for them because guess what? They don't know any better. So of course they're going to take the job because they feel like, oh, this is good for me. And then, they get there, they work their behinds off, and they either leave after 3 years and they just recycle somebody else in there, or they just go and get somebody else. And so there's no loyalty either way around. Like I had a coworker notorious for that, notorious for like quietly quitting. Like he doesn't want to work and he would just like not show up, give some lame excuse, and just like poof, be gone for a moment. And the boss didn't say a thing. The boss didn't say nothing. But let my happy behind do that, I would have been gone immediately. Because of course, we're not held to those same standards. We're held to a different set of standards. So it may be cool for the young millennial to just do whatever they want to do, but we can't do that. We're not allowed to. We're not allowed to. Let me see what you guys are saying. They don't want to pay. Yeah, no, they don't want to pay, Lawrence. They don't. They want to give you meager salaries. They want you to be in the office 4 times a day. 4 times a week with, this crappy salary. And they expect you to just take it because the long and the short of it is you've probably been out of work for so long that you'll just take any old thing that comes around. So really, it's hard, but you have to do your due diligence and you have to research these companies also, because another thing that I am finding out is that a lot of these companies are just like shell companies, and they don't have real jobs or real employment opportunities for you. So what they're doing is they're collecting all of your data and your information, your address, your telephone number, or whatever, and then they sell them for marketing purposes. Because I kept wondering, because I'm in that job hunt too, baby. Trust and believe. I started getting like all these like crazy calls, from different people. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, what's going on? Like, why am I getting calls from these people? Why am I getting emails from these people? It's like my spam like tripled its size, with like all these people emailing me and asking me questions and saying, oh, are you in the job market? You're hunting for something, we can help you. Just give us like your resume, your da-da-da. I was like, wait, hold up. What's going on here? And so I went and I researched it, and come to find out, that's what they're doing. They're taking your information and they're selling it for marketing purposes to other people who want like influx of different people that they can contact. So you have to be careful, because that job may look like it's something for you, and you may think, oh my God, I found the perfect whatever. Research them, look at their website, look at the email, the back of the email, make sure that the email from the company matches the email that it's being sent to. Like, you have to really like do your due diligence and research before you send anything to them. Because once you send them your information, it's toast. Now it's in the ether, and folks can, just contact you willy-nilly. The Griffith said, can definitely relate to what you're saying. It's very rough. Yeah, it's real rough out there. It's really rough out there. Kat said, I'm dealing with a similar situation. I'm telling you, that's exactly what they're doing. Because I kept wondering, like, why am I getting all this stuff? And then I researched it, and I was like, oh, this is why. This is the reason why. Yeah, we do. Listen, I have my LLC, and I think, instead of trying to, make an avenue for myself with an established company or whatever, maybe I just need to start my shingle up and do this myself and get people who, want representation, who want someone with connections to different brands to help them, and see where that takes me. Because I'm telling you, I need an exit strategy, because what I will not be doing is spending my twilight years in here trying to get stuff off the ground. Stuff needs to be on the ground, moving and generating income, so I can be sitting on a beach somewhere collecting my money. Is it in my account? Let me see. All right, it's in there. And then keep it moving, because that's the only way to live. That's the only way to live, because this ain't living. Trying to, get all of this stuff and trying to like, figure out algorithms and all this stuff. Like, it's for the birds. I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna tell you, for me, I feel like this is some fraggle naggle bull. It truly is. And I needed to stop immediately. I really do. All right. I didn't forget. I'm going to pull up the Gucci right now. So this is one of the highlighters that I am thinking of getting. Let me share it with you. Okay. So one thing we gonna do here is, those who love makeup, we're still gonna continue to love makeup, right? And I love makeup so much, and I'm willing to, spend money on the things that I like, because I know I will use them. And if I don't, you know what I do? I remix and find another use for it, because What Shannon won't be doing is throwing out good money. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to not use it, or I'm not going to not remix it after I paid my hard-earned coins. Oh no, we gonna find a way to make this work. Okay, because if there's a will, there's a way. So this is the Gucci Multi-Glow powder highlighter. And it's supposed to be like this gel powder kind of hybrid. So people are saying it's very like squishy, it's like spongy, which is interesting for Gucci. Like, I love their bronzer. I have their bronzer. I have, of course, a few lipsticks from Gucci, and maybe one or two other things too. Oh yeah, the setting powder. I have their setting powder as well. So I am familiar with their powders, but I've not seen this hybrid gel powder formula in Gucci. Like, I've seen it from other people, but I've never seen it from Gucci. And from everyone like testing it, it seems to be very bouncy, very emollient, and it gives you like a very nice lit from within shine to it. So I'm lusting after this. I'm lusting after it, but I need to do my due diligence to figure out whether I want to make that purchase or not. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. Kat says, I'm working with two friends for their channels, and one of them is a gamer. So it's me, my friend, and a huge gamer. When I tell you that large gamer creator is doing the bare minimum, girl. Listen, I have a gamer that follows me here too, and I follow him. And in the time that I have known him, he has gone from like 10,000 to over 100,000 subscribers and counting. And I'm like, Lord, what have I done to forsake thee? Like, how is this going on? How is this happening? Like, I do this for a living, and I can barely crack open 5K. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? What is going on? I do know, for me personally, me not posting consistently is on me. It's on me for several reasons, but I have the ability to rectify that. And, you know, I'm going to do it. I'm going to rectify it. But I know that was one major problem of why my channel hasn't moved, because the more you are in the viewer space, the more likely they are to follow you with good content, of course, but people will follow you if they see you all the time. And they don't see me all the time. They see me for lives. I've been consistent with that, but I've been a little lax with my published content. So that's on me. So I'm going to make more of a concerted effort to make sure that is done more often, so that I am, in my viewer spaces a little bit more. But it's hard. It's hard. But for some people, it's easy. It's easy. For some people, you go on here, you play your game, you play good music, you do all this stuff, and then it happens. It happens for you. Yeah, means to an end, make it do what it do. Truly, on a lot of different levels. As a so-called teeny bopper, you can rack my brain if they want that teeny bopper brain. May as well give it to them. Listen, I'm going to tell you one thing for sure and two things for certain. One is, I don't care what your degree says. I don't care how many intros to marketing classes you have taken in your lifetime to get your bachelor's or your master's degree. You still do not have the practical application of my over 2 decades worth of work. You don't have it. You don't have it. You have knowledge of things, but you don't have the practical aptitude to deal with things that are in the moment. And I worked on television shoots. I worked on radio. I worked on print campaigns. I worked experiential and working, in the dead of heat, in these tents and things that you build up for these fairs and festivals and all this stuff. Like I've written a horse and carriage for the start of the Texas Fair. Okay, this black girl right here riding in with the carnival, what they call them, the carnival marshal, waving hi to the people. The people don't know me. They're like, what that black girl doing on here? But I was waving, saying hello. Same with like when I worked for Hennessy. They had me in an Audi, like waving to the spectators at the start of the Clico Classic, the polo match. They're like, what this black girl doing? How'd she get that job? Over 20 years. Over 20 years. That's how I got it. Over 20 years. Yep, them youngins be bouncing around, and I guess they like it when people say, answer that, baby. Look so cute. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on these people. Like, some of them just take privilege to another level. They take privilege and ageism and all the stuff to like a different level. Like, I had one of my coworkers tell me one time, like, you don't hang out with us. How come you don't hang out with us? Because I want to separate my work life from my job life. Like, I don't want to hang out with you guys. Like, there's nothing that I can learn from you. Now, you can learn a lot from me, but can I learn as much from you as you can learn from me? No. But I feel like in my 8 hours, maybe 10 that I put in for work, I think that's enough of you having my time. Like, when I am on my way home, I'm on my way home. Like, I don't want to deal with that anymore. Okay? I gave you what you needed, and now you work from there. I've had 5 layoffs from major corporations. It is sad. Yeah, and the saddest part of all is it keeps happening. It keeps happening. All of my fellow colleagues, if they haven't like started their own business or gotten lucky enough to be still with a business, then they're out there like looking for work, like constantly, every day. It's horrible. It's horrible. Yeah, that sucks. They make it the marketing, the market. Yeah, they are just, they're just really, they're making money. Yeah, they're making money on us. All right, so for today's look, I'm going to use the Busy Art Petit Fours in Lilas. And Busy Art made a bigger palette with more colors under this. And I really do want it. That's under my list for eyeshadow, which I will share with you, sometime soon. Because next week, I think are we doing Diddy next week? Where's my girl at? Where's my girl? Nikki, are you still here? If Nikki's here, let me know if we're doing Diddy next week. Because girls, so let me catch y'all up for those who have not caught up. And then we're going to do the second, second one of my lust lists. Oh, got to get it together, honey. All right. And that is Prada. So let me share with you the Prada. And so let me catch y'all up to speed on Diddy. For those of you who have not watched the coverage, those of you who have, get in here and let's chat about it. But baby. First of all, I don't know who said it. I think it was old girl Capricorn. I think it was Capricorn. Might have been Kid Cudi, but I'm thinking it was Capricorn who had said like, oh yeah, like we used to hang out with like different people of all industries. Like we have marketing people, and I was like, whoop, oh, oh, don't put us on here with no marketing, because y'all know I have like a little history with Diddy, not to that extent, but you know I do have a little history with him. But when she said that, I was like, oh, oh, oh. Like my ears perked up. Like, what you trying to say? What you trying? Because I left before any of that stuff came down. Listen, don't put me on no stay in your honor. Because I'm gonna tell you, I don't know nothing about his sex life. I don't know nothing about what he do with the baby oils and the nonsense. Like, I wasn't there for that. I was not there for that. Okay. I go, I show my face, I have a couple sips of something, I have some bites to eat, because you know he always had to spread, honey. He always had to spread for his little parties. And then I bounce. I ain't trying to be up there all night. Like I just said, I'm not trying to be up with my coworkers kicking it. And that's what I've always done, like since I was in the business. Like I had my little core group of friends that I hung out with, and maybe I would add one or two of my work friends to that. But like even when we would go out to drink, I go out to drink, have my 2 glasses or whatever, and then I bounce. I go over to my home and I, do what I want to do when I'm home. I'm not dealing with them nonsense. Because the one thing you ain't gonna be able to say about Shannon is, oh yeah, we saw her and she was da 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 da. Nope. Well, she had a drink or two and she just left. Maybe I said bye, maybe I didn't say bye. It depends. Sometimes I said bye, sometimes I didn't say bye. That part. Kat said, jokes on them. I don't pick up the phone if there's not a name on the contact. Boom. That part. But they getting slick though. They're getting real slick because they'll send you emails. They try their best to try to get you hooked into whatever shenanigans they're trying to pull. And so that's why I said that you got to do your due diligence. You got to research these people. You got to understand like who you're sending your resume to, because you think you might be sending it to industry X, but industry X ain't never heard of you, didn't even reach out sometimes to even say anything to you. It's all about spoofing people's accounts and trying to take your information. Like even Laura Geller. Laura Geller is a beauty makeup person. She started her own business and you guys know Laura Geller. Anyway, she came out with this new product, and they had reached out to me and asked me if I were interested or whatever. Honey, after that whole thing with what's his name? Patrick Ta, after that whole nonsense, I was like, let me look you up and see if you really with this company. Let me check your email. Like, I am taking no shorts at this point. I'm like, I need to understand who you are and if you are related in any way to this company before I give you any information. Red Sunshine says, true. Yeah, sharing info is very scary. I shared mine with a reliable source, but still worry about where it goes afterwards. Wish I had shared an EIN versus Social Security now. Yeah, never again. EIN is the goal to get. Yep. And even with your EIN number, like, they can run credit on you. They can, check for, all these different things, but make sure that you know what your EIN number is being used for, because you don't want your business tied up in no shenanigans either. Start that cosmetics brand while you're still at your job so you can have a thing to bounce into when you're laid off. Yeah. Yes. In theory, yes, I would love to do that. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, do I want to do that, or do I want to help more content creators get out there with like their brand ideas and their thoughts so that other people, just gonna put some brown liner in, so that more people have an opportunity to connect with these brands like I have. I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know what direction I want to go in, but I'm definitely thinking long and hard about what my exit looks like. Really long and hard. Yeah, I'm not really feeling promises versus facts, especially with nonprofits pay for me. Yeah, I'm telling you, they will give you a whole big song and dance, and then ghost you like they never spoke to you before in life. Like I've had so many mishaps since I put my feelers out there with people like supposedly having jobs. And there's one company that I know for a fact they're just like picking up people to pick up people. They don't have, because it's the same job offer every couple of months. And I'm like, first of all, I know you got business, but you don't have that much business that you need somebody for that exact same position every single time. I think you're just trying to collect resumes. And maybe that's a new thing. Maybe that's a new thing out now. Maybe, they need to like collect data to show that they're giving opportunities to get like tax breaks and things like that. I don't put nothing past any company. I really don't. Not even my own. I don't put nothing past them. Nothing. I wouldn't be showing up to work every day if it weren't for makeup and food day. I know. Because it's hard. It's hard to put your heart and soul into, a position or a thing that you love so much and it's not really loving you back. It's hard. It's hard as hell. A few years ago, you couldn't tell me, honey, that I did not love what I do. Like I talked with such enthusiasm and such vigor. Like I was excited getting up and getting out of bed every day because it meant, I would face a new challenge, a new thing, and I got excited about it. Lately, I just don't feel that same way. I don't feel that same excitement that I once used to feel. It's true, Noel got food aid debt instead of student loan debt. Listen, I don't mind having a little food aid, debt. Those brushes are gorgeous, honey. Wait till we get to the brush section. It's amazing. I love, love, love. Speaking of love, 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 do you see this? Do you see the shine? I know you do. I know you do. Listen. Viseart is one of my top 5 of like makeup formulas, especially their eyeshadows. Like they know how to get the best out of their shadows that they put forth. And they not only did Lilas as a bigger palette, but they also did another one that I love called Praline. That is my my dream palette. I want them both, but that doggone praline, honey, that is my summer jam. Summer jam. Yeah, it's spongy. It's like, you know, it's almost like putty like from what I'm seeing. Look, Noel, you need it, Shannon. See, they be pushes. All right, let me show you the other one. So this is Prada. And this is their light glowing highlighter powder. And I want it in, of course, this shade pink. Now you start to see the reason for my dilemma, because they're all pink that I love. Of course they are. Of course they are. But they're different pinks. Like for this one in particular, I love it because when you place it on your high points of your cheeks, like I put Patrick Ta on today, and I just put his cream on. I didn't put the powder on top of it, and I think he tells you to do powder first and then do the cream. So let's try it that way and see if it builds it up a little bit more. But what I have seen from that Prada is like, it's sort of like a lit from within kind of glow. And it doesn't look like it is sitting on your face. It looks like it became a part of your skin, in the fact that it looks so realistic. Like it just looks like the sun hit your side of your face at one point and it just bling, just lit up. And so I've seen it on a number of different skin tones, and I'm just like, ooh, I love this. I love it. This Prada highlight reminds me of a highlight that you can do in like a professional setting. So if you have a professional job where, you got to be looking, really professional, you can't have like bling highlight like what I'm doing right now. And I so love that the highlight is coming back as a little bolder and a little brighter, because although, I love me like the skin is in kind of face, love it, still love it down. Every once in a while, especially in the summertime, when you're out and about and you're like doing different things, I love a blingy highlight. Give it to me. I want it all day, twice on Sunday. So they have 3 different shades here. They have like a light champagne-y one. They have this pink one, and then they have the bronzer. Let me tell you something. I love it. I love it. Lucky for me, I work in an industry where I can do whatever. Gucci's more reflective. Okay. So I feel like I need the Gucci for the reflectivity. I need the Prada for that skin-like, bling moment. And then let me stop sharing this one and show you the third one that I love. And that one too, I'm just like, okay, I'm falling madly in love. I'm falling madly in love with all of you. So let's see. So here, here it is. And I think it's not here in the States yet. I think it's still in like the UK. So I don't think that it's arrived yet. However, let me show you what it is. It's the YSL, and let me present this to you. So they came out with 3 of these. And from what I understand, they're only showing like the first one and this one. And this is number 2. And I think the third one is the actual like rose goldish kind of one. And of course, you know, I want the rose gold kind of one. And it's not really like a rose gold. It's kind of like a pink reflective highlighter that gives off a subtle hint of pinkness. I'm just putting the second and the last of my shimmer shade from Viseart into my inner corner and bringing it up slightly to meet the other shimmer shade. Do we like? All right, let's put some mascara on. And I don't have any primer, so I do need to go out tomorrow and get my primer. But yeah, I'm in love with this color. I really am. Here's how it looks on the deepest shade. This is maybe more light. But here you can kind of see a little peek of the pink one. I want it. I want it so bad. It's not even available yet in the States. So my thing is I'm gonna get look at my crew. I've always worn my highlight loud and proud, even in court. Listen, I love that. Because I do the same thing when I'm at work. Because, you know, it's a creative environment anyway. And, you know, I used to work with creatives that used to come in with like green hair, purple hair, blue hair, pink hair. Like, they didn't care. Nose ring with the long like piece out, which frankly I don't like. I really don't. I don't like the nose ring. My niece has a nose ring. I'm trying desperately to get her to remove it. She loves it. Her mother has one too. I think they got it together. But I'm like, you know, my sister's grown and she works from home mostly. She out there in the streets, honey. And I need you to not wear the nose ring. I need you to not wear the nose ring. I'm trying, y'all. I don't know if it's going to work, but I've been trying. And now this is my YSL. And this is the Lash Clash. And this is in the shade brown, which I got for $3.99 because I had bought something else. And I am in their like YSL club because why wouldn't I be? Because I buy a whole lot of YSL. And when I know like they're going to have a nice like gift or whatever, I'll buy from the brand rather than buy from like Ulta, well not Ulta, Sephora or somewhere else. I'll buy directly from the brand if I see something that I really, really like that I want to get as that free gift. Speaking of which, I do have to go to my UPS tomorrow because there's stuff in there that have been piling up since April and it's now almost June. So I need to get the stuff. So hopefully, well, not hopefully, this weekend we will be doing some new videos so you can see some unboxings. I have the Lorgella stuff to unbox and share with you. I have, you know, the other stuff. And we didn't see yet what my Chanel rep sent me. She said she sent me something. And she knows me. She knows how I love like those freebie gifts. And I don't know about you guys, but I love getting like their bags, not just the makeup bags, but like their bags. It's from Chanel Beauty, but they had like different kind of bags. Like I have this bag that is like patent leather. It's white and has a patent leather pink CC. I love that. I love that freaking bag, and I wear it every summer. Really, really nice. Fits my wallet, my phone, everything that I need. Lipstick, if I need, lipstick or lip gloss, whatever, it's all there in that bag. Then I have another one that is like a black, almost terry cloth material, and it has a white CC. Now that, I can do like shopping around the house, if I'm not around the house, but around my neighborhood or whatever. I love that freaking bag. So they have some really nice bags that are for like the makeup use. They're bags that they give you as a makeup thing. And I think that's what she got me because she knows how much I love those. And they're very, very, very hard to come by these days. I think they did like snow globes last year and the year before. And they did do the little holiday makeup bags. And I have those. I have one in white and I have another one in blue. So I have those two from last year's holiday. The year before's holiday, I have that around here somewhere as well. I don't know where it is, but it's around here somewhere. I have a YSL pink one. I have another YSL that's like white and it has like the design of like the gold, just like what they did with the advent calendar. I think that was a year that I got the advent calendar actually, and I got that. So I love these. So I know she probably got me like something like that. I asked for the snow globe too, so maybe it is the snow globe, but whatever it is, we'll see this weekend. Let me do a lip, and I think for the lip, we're going to do, let's see, trying to pick out what shade I want to use. This is cinnamon, too ballish color. Let's use a little Makeup Forever. Let's use that. I think this is Whatever Walnut. Yep, Whenever Walnut. So I'm gonna put that on. So I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna unbox it and we'll see together. We'll all be surprised together. And I think I should have the Dior Raffida bag in my in that UPS haul too, because I had bought some Dior stuff, and I think it was around the time that Raffida bag was out. It's like a little clutch, and I love that too. I love like little clutches. I have a YSL one that I got when we went to Paris for my birthday, so I have that already. That's a real bag, but like for the kick around bags, I don't have a whole lot of YSL. I have a small, again, that's a real bag, but I have a small black heart. This is YSL and it has like fringes on it. So cute. So I have that as well, but it doesn't hold a whole lot. And I'm supposed to be going to that old school rap concert. So I'm trying to figure out like what I want to wear. I think I have my outfit together, but you know me, I'm always changing my mind, right? So let's do a little bit of the lip oil for the lips today. I love their lip oils. So creamy. And they're not like sticky or anything. At least not to me, they're not sticky. I have several of them. And like I do with a lot of things, I'll throw it in my little bag, one of these little bags, and it fits like that little heart-shaped bag that I was telling you about, the YSL. This fits in there too. So I pop one of these in there as like my go-to because it just gives you like all the gloss. And the liner stays on. So even when my gloss dissipates. I don't have to reline my lips. I can just throw this back on and it's perfect. And I take this with me when I like travel, all this, at least one. And I have 4 of them. I have this one, which is that newest one, that pink lilac. I think came out last year. And then I have, I have 4 in total. So I have I think this is the raspberry one. This one is the pinkish one. Yeah, 100. And this is 007. And then I showed you the lilac one. And then this one is like the coral one. This is 004. Yeah, I think this is the coral 004. So these have been in my rotation, and like the oldest one I think is this one, and I still have a lot left, like half the bottle left of this one. So out of all of them, I think this one is going. Oh no, this one is going now too. And I think I might have got this one first and this one after. And I've been rocking that coral, like it's almost done, the coral one. I don't know if you can see it. You can see it more from this side. That's how much is left. So I'm going to have to replace this soon. And then I think I did order that YSL gloss. So we got to try that and see how that is. So I don't know. What are we doing about the highlighter? Should I put a poll up? I know my 2 co-conspirators on here, Noelle and Kat, they love telling me, go get it. But let me see what the other babes have to say too. So if you want me to get it, thumbs up. If you don't want me to get it, thumbs down. And babe, if you're watching, you cannot vote. Because you know what he's going to say, thumbs down. But, you know, I love it too. I love when I use up a product, because that shows me how much I really, truly love it. Because I have so much, especially lip products. I have a lot of like lipstick, lip gloss, all of that stuff. Look, somebody wanted to come up here because she smelled my lip gloss. Just makeup lovers talking makeup. I know. I found my tribe. I'm so happy. Yeah, thumbs up. I gotta get it. Especially that Gucci one. That looks so beautiful on you guys. I'm having FOMO like a mug. Do you too, ma'am? He's shaking around me. Look, you cannot lick my gloss off. No. And did you tell everybody you were sorry for making me late today? No. So rude. How rude. Yeah, she's a baby now. So now she's like doing what her big sister Brooklyn used to do, which is have fun up on my shoulder like a baby. It took her a while to kind of get used to it, but now that she's used to it, she's like, yeah, I like this. Mommy pats me on my back, nice, strokes my back, nice, and I have a view of like whatever's going on behind her, because I'm nosy and I want to see everything. Ain't that right, Dream? So nosy. All right, she needs her mama. Yeah, she's like been very, very like needy lately. I don't know what's going on. Maybe she's getting ready to get her cycle. I hope not, because we got to go in for the snip. And I was hoping that I didn't have to suffer through May with it, because that's when she got her first cycle, was in May, her first heat. But she didn't get it. Thus far, we got 3 days left of May. So maybe it will be coming down, because I know she gets very, very needy and very like, I want mama all the time when she has her heat. So she gets it in May, and then she gets it again in like December. And she's already been through one cycle, so she can get her snip snip. So I'm gonna, yeah, take her in to get it. It only takes a day, they said, so I wouldn't be without her for too long. So I'm like, okay, that's good. So I'm gonna take her in the morning. She gets it done, and then like by 4 o'clock, they said she'll be ready for me to pick her up. So I want to do that because my last dog had primitra, I think that's how you pronounce it, where her little uterus like filled up with blood instead of like expelling it. It just expanded, and we had to get her emergency surgery, which cost $5,000. By the way, yeah, I said 5,000 instead of $5,000 for her to get a hysterectomy because they had to remove everything. That part. So we're not trying to pay no $5,000 vet bill. Okay, we trying to do the regular surgery because we're not trying to do no big bill, no big bills here. And guess what? I finally found my shampoo. Remember the shampoo I was telling you all about that I wanted to use and try? It's from Verb, and they sent me their shampoo and conditioner. And I was tearing this place up because you know how you have something somewhere. Well, I knew it was here somewhere, and I could not for the life of me figure out where it was. So that gave me the green light. Here, I'm going to put her down for a sec. That gave me the green light to go and like clean up everything in this beauty room. So I got to show y'all. I did a good job. I think I'm going to do like a little beauty room tour because I'm so proud of myself. Like, it looks gorgeous. I'm looking over at my couch. I'm like, oh my God, my couch looks so cute. So that will be, maybe I'll do it tomorrow because I'm going to wash my hair and do the deep conditioning and finish doing like my little things around the house. You know, it's vacuuming day tomorrow, you know, just nesting kind of stuff. And doing some more laundry. I did like the sheets and everything today, and tomorrow will be like everything else. But I'm so proud, and go to the UPS store. Let's not forget that because I definitely have to go and get that stuff done. But it's by Verb. Here I have an extra one of the Tone, Brighten, and Hydrate Purple Mask. And so you use this on your hair, and it's supposed to brighten, hydrate, and softens while toning any yellowish hues. Now, I don't really have any yellowish hues in my grays, but I was told like to start just getting in the habit of using this so that when you have like these grays, like my hairdresser, when she did my hair and she cut it into the layers and everything, which is why I keep doing like this to my hair all the time because the little pieces are like ding, sticking out. Anywho, like this area right here is like really, really bright white silver. Like it's very, very noticeable. The rest of it, it's a little like mixed, but I don't really have any yellow. But if you notice, like my hairline here, it's also black. So it's like black, silver, black, and with mix of brown in there too. But it's so wild. So I was talking to someone. They had a person. I think it was Lori. It's Lori's life, her life. She had someone in there who was a hair stylist for like 40 years. And so I asked her about it, and she was like, yes, the purple will cancel out any other color, and it'll actually help tone my hair. And the more you use it, the better it's going to be for you in terms of the effect that you will get. So I'm excited. I'm going to try it tomorrow. I'm going to share it with you guys. So we might do like a little get ready with me / vlog of my day kind of thing. I used to do this a lot around Bellamas, around December time when we do our holiday stuff. I usually do like a lot more vlogging, but I feel like I need to get back into the saddle again. So I think that doing these vlogs will help me immensely. So here's the finished look, by the way. I love it because I love that the Westman Atelier gives me a little bit of that dewiness, not shininess, not wetness or like oily face, but it just gives you like this beautiful, beautiful glow. And then everything else just like sits on that glow. I love it. So nice. Are we halfway through yet? Yeah, we're all the way through, baby. We're all the way through. We're all the way through. I'm done. So yeah, so this is it. Thank you all for hanging out. And you know how I like to do it, baby. Until next time, you have now been bellified. Take care, and I'll see you back here.
She's the glow in the room, that golden flame. Every motion makes it, whispers my name. Class and confidence tucked in a lace. She don't chase the look, she is the taste. Sad in touch, she's divine. Stepping out in her perfect line. Velvet eyes and a sultry sway. She's got that bella way. Hook, she'll get you bellified. You can see the shine. Elevated, soft glam, dripping in time. Natural cheek with a luxe design. That's brown girl Bella, redefining fine. Instrumental drop, ambient reverb. With diamond dreams, soft as rose. She walks like a verse nobody knows. In her mirror you'll find the light. Timeless fierce, she owns the right. Ink on her lashes, gloss on her lips. She speaks in elegance, walks in hits. When she leaves, it lingers in the air. A luxe affair beyond compare. Ooh. She'll get you bellified. Can't miss the glow. From the crown down, she's stealing the show. Signature style, head to toe. That's brown girl Bella, just so you know. You've just been bellified. Stay luxe, babe.